Hello friends, welcome back. This is Amit from Magnet and today we are going to create this landscape scene inside Unreal Engine 5. So first take a look what we are going to create today. Before we start, if you are new to this channel, I recommend you to check my videos, and if you find those videos useful, please do subscribe this channel and turn the notification on. And here I like to shout out for all those people who has already joined me as a member. So if you really want to support me, you can also join me as a member. So let's get started. So after launching these epic games, I have this Unreal Engine version 5.1.1 and 5.2.1. If you have this 5.2.1, you can also use this, but for now I am using this 5.1.1. Just click on this launch button here and then I choose this games option here and I choose this third person template. And I also check on this starter content. Then I name my project as tutorial and then I hit on this create button here. So first we go to this file option here and click on this new level and I choose this empty level here and click on this create. So first we're going to set up the lighting very quickly. For this we go to this windows, then we go to this environment light mixer and I click on this skylight and this atmospheric light, create sky atmosphere, create this volumetric cloud and this create height fog. Then I go down here and we find this volumetric fog here. Just enable this one from here and close this. Then we go to this skylight and click on this real-time capture under this details panel. Okay, so here we are and you can see that the sky look nice, but if we're going to use some volumetric clouds, we can also use this. So for this we're going to enable a plugin. So for this first we go to this edit and go to this plugins. Then we go to the search bar and type volumetrics. And after that you will find this volumetrics plugin. Just enable it from here and also restart your engine. And before we restart, we have to save our project. So we go to save and we also put a level name here. So we name this also as tutorial and we open our level. And after that we go to the settings and make sure that you also enable this show engine content and the show plugin content. Okay, and then if you enable those, you will find this engine folder here, and inside this engine folder go to this plugin folder and then we go down and search for volumetric folders. So here you will find this volumetric content. So just click here to open this and then we go to this content and then we go to this sky and this go to this material. And here you find several materials for the volumetric cloud, but I find that some of the material is not working properly and I find this number 2 works nicely. So I just click and drag and drop here to this material section here. And you can see that this nice volumetric clouds here. And you can also adjust this cloud properties. So if we go up here and you can just change this layer bottom altitude from here to change this clouds look. Okay, just like this. And also get this level height. So if you change this value just like this, and maybe you can also change the value by manually putting the number. So maybe if we put this 50 here, you can get very different design here. This looks something nice. So you can adjust according to your need. Okay, just like this. Now we're going to put a landscape here, which is very easy. Go to this selection mode, then we go to this landscape and we don't need to change anything here. Just click on this create button here. So it will create a nice landscape here. Then we go back to our main selection mode here, and now we're going to put a material over this landscape. So we go up here, and because we enable this starter content, so we get this starter content folder here. After that, we go to this materials, and you will find several materials here. So I'm going to use this one. So we just click, and then also we go to this outliner and select our landscape here. After that, we go to the details panel. Just go down here and you will find these landscape materials. Just click, drag and drop here. Okay, and now we're going to download an assets for our landscape. So for this, I'm going to use the Rural Australia pack, which is free from the Epic Game Marketplace. So here is the Rural Australia pack. I always recommend to download this pack because this pack contains so many assets which is very useful for landscape designing, and this pack is so realistic and it's also free. So many thanks to the creator. So just click on this add to project and then find your project here. So in this case our project is tutorial. So just select and just click on this add to project. So after you download, you will find this Rural Australia folder here inside this content folder. So just double click to open this and you will find this water folder. Just double click and you will find this water material. So in order to apply this water material, we're going to create a plane model. So you go to this box, then you go to this shape and click on this plane here. Okay, so on this plane, we're going to apply this water material. So first we're going to scale up this plane. So we select this plane from this outliner here, and then we go to this details panel. And here is the scale. Just lock this scale for this uniform scaling, and then we're going to increase the scale value to maybe 200 here, and it can spread all over this landscape. And then we're going to apply this number 2, which is the material instance for water. Just click and drag and drop here. Okay, and it will take little time, and you can see that this water material over here. Now we're going to change some settings to this material properties. So we double click to open this material here. Now first we're going to change the colors. So first we go to this base color here and enable this color, and we change this to black. And then we go to this mask G dark, just enable and just open this and just set it to black, and also do the same here. And we open this and we change this to little bit dark green here. Okay, just like this. And also we go to this dirty water color here, enable this, and we going to make it more brownish color here. Okay, just like this, and we click on this OK. And then we go down here, go to this caustic tiling. We just set it to 1 in order to disappear all those caustics here. And also we go here, that is this dirty water tiling. We just decrease this value to make more dirty here. Okay, just like this. And now we're going to save this one from here and minimize this. And now you can see that this looks something like this. And also we're going to just go to this plane and select this plane and just put it little higher here, and you can get nice result here. Okay, just like this. Now we're going to put a camera to make a nice reflection here. So for this we go to this box, then we go to this cinematic and make a cine camera actor here. Okay, and then we go to the cine camera actor, right click and click the snap object to view, and then also we go to this perspective and we select our camera here. Okay, just like this. And in order to change the camera settings, first we're going to create a sequence for our scene. So we go to this sequence and click on this add level sequence, and we also name this as tutorial sequence. And then we save this one and we drag our cine camera actor, just drag and drop here. Okay, just like this. And now if we going to decrease this focal length, you can get a nice wide angle camera here. And also we select our camera and we go to this details panel, then we go to this film back and we change this to 16:9 DSLR. Then also we go down here and go to this reflections, just expand this. Then we go to this lumen reflections and we check on this high quality translucent reflections and we enable this from here. and now you can get nice quality reflections here. Now we're going to put some assets to make our landscape here. So for this I'm going to use some tundra assets from the Megascan. So I have downloaded some assets for this project, so I go to this locals, and I'm also give the link in the description down below, so you can also get the assets from there as well. So first we're going to download this landscape material here, so I'm going to use this one first, and also I'm going to use this one and this one, and then I close this one, and here is the assets. So once you download anything from the Megascan, you will get this Megascan folder. So just double click to open this folder, and here is the 3D assets. So in order to visualize all these assets in a single place, I am using this filter, that is the static mesh. And if you not have this filter here, just go to this 3 line option and you can just check the static mesh filter to enable this. Okay, so here is the assets that I'm going to use it here. So first I going to use this one, so we just put it over here, and you can see that this is very big assets. So first we going to put it over here, and maybe we going to little up to visualize this. Okay, just like this, and now we going to bring it over here, and also I rotate this just like this. Okay, and then also I duplicate it one more time and put it over here, and also I rotate this to this angle. Okay, so this one is here just like this, and also we go over here and we put these things over here. Okay, and then again also we duplicate this one, put it over here, and you can see that you can see our landscape here. So we're going to select our plane, and then we go to scale, and we change this scale to maybe 400 to fill the gap, and also we going to push this to the horizon. So just push it little far away here. Okay, just like this, and now you can see that we can place it over here, and also we place this thing little higher here, and finally we place it little higher, which is near to our scene. And maybe we can also increase the scale little bit. Okay, just like this, and place it over here. Okay, just like this, and now we going to put another asset. So we just use this one and we place it over here, and then also we increase the scale, and maybe our lens is very wide, so we're going to make it maybe 15 or so. Okay, just use it these assets, and also we dip it down here. Okay, just like this, and also we place it or rotate it into this angle, then also we dip it down little bit. Okay, so now you can see that this look nice, and then also we duplicate it here. And in order to duplicate, you can just press and hold the Alt key, and if you drag any axis, you can easily duplicate any assets here. So just put these assets over here. Okay, just like this, and also increase the scale here. To press R to toggle the scale switch here, or you can just toggle it from here, and then we increase the scale like this, and also we dip it down here. Okay, just like this, and then we can rotate it here just like this. Okay, so make a nice landscape design here, or you can also decrease the scale from this axis, and also you put it little higher to make it little flat here just like this. Okay, and you can also disable the snapping here, so you can easily adjust the scale like this, make it little bit of flat like this. Okay, So you can get the idea that how you can make this kind of landscape. And also we place it over here. Maybe we can decrease the scale, overall scale, and put these things over here, or maybe increase this axis scale. And make thing like this and place it over here. Okay, just like this. Okay, and also again we go here and we use these assets over here, and then we rotate this, and also we dip it down and place it over here. Okay, just like this. And then also we duplicate it and place it over here, and we rotate this, and we place it here. Okay, just like this. And then again also use these assets over here. Maybe we increase the scale and dip it down like this. Okay, and also put this over here, increase the scale and dip it down. Okay, so this will be our dry land, and here from we can make a wooden bridge here. So this will be our platform, and maybe we can put it little higher here, just like this. And also we going to use these assets and duplicate it here, and maybe we can increase the scale little bit, and also we rotate into this angle. Okay, just like this. Maybe you can see that here this something like glitching here, so we can also fix this. So we just select our plane here. So here is the plane on which we apply this water material, and then we just drag it little higher here, and you can see that the glitching is fixed here. Okay, but you can see that our landscape is go inside this water. So we select our landscape again, and we just put it little higher here, just like this. So you can get this nice watery surface here, and you can also see that the glitch is gone. So that is how you can fix that. So now this look awesome, and also we can change our light position. So in order to change the light position, we press Ctrl and L, and we can just change the light position in real time here. Okay, so just like this. But you can see that the surface is so much watery, so you can do one thing, that we can also put this landscape little higher here to make a dry place. And also we going to put these assets to little higher here, just like this. And also we put these assets to little higher. Okay, and you can see that some of these empty places at the horizon, you can just duplicate the assets here and there and make the scale little higher to just block the horizon if you want, and put it little down, just like this. So you will get a distance landscape design here. Okay, so this is our basic landscape, and now we're going to put the other assets. So first we're going to put this wooden house which I downloaded from the Sketchfab. So let's download the model and import the model inside Unreal Engine. So we are going to use this one and this one house model from the Sketchfab, and here is the creator. So many thanks to this creator. And in order to download, just go here, there is a download 3D model, and if you use this model, you have to credit the creator from here. Just copy and paste it in your video description. And we're going to use this FBX format, so just click on this download button here. So here are the two models that we downloaded, and you will get a zip file, so you have to extract it to get those files. So first we're going to import this house. So I just double click here and go to the source, and there is the ABX file. So in order to import it into our Unreal projects, we go to our project here, and then we're going to create a folder, and we name this folder as ABX, and just double click to open this. And now we're going to again create another folder, and we name this as house1, and we double click to open this, and then we going to drag this ABX model to here. And also we do one thing, that we check this nanite switch here and just click on this import all. And also we have to import all the texture files. So again go to this folder, and here is the texture. So just double click here, and maybe we can do one thing, we can just drag this textures folder over here. So we're going to just click and drag and drop here. Okay, so here is all the files, and inside this texture folder you will get all this texture material over here. So first we going to import all these assets or this static mesh inside our scene. So we do one thing, that we select all of these static meshes here, and we just click and drag and drop here, just like this. Okay, and you can see that all these assets over to this outliner. So in order to organize this, we just click on this folder button here, and we name this as house1. And in order to select all of this, just go to this house folder and right click and go to the select and click on this immediate children. So in that way you will select all these assets here, but not group them now, because we have to assign all this material. So we just place it over here. Okay, just like this. And maybe we don't need this ground plane, so we just select this ground plane and we delete this one. And again we select all of this by going here, and then we going to put it over here. Okay, just like this. Okay, and now we going to put all this material over here. So it will be very easy, because we have all this texture and we also have the name on it, so it will be very easy. So first we going to open this wood material, and we put all the texture to this wood material. So we just select and just press delete to delete this, and we open this texture folder, and we find all the texture which named as wood. So here you can see that wood here, wood metalness and wood specular and wood roughness and this wood diffuse. So we're going to select this first wood diffuse here, and we just connect it to base color here, and then we go to this roughness here, and we connect it to this roughness channel here, and also do the same. So we go to this specular and we connect with the specular here, just like that. Go to this metalness, connect with this metallic here, and this normal, we connect it with the normal here. So if you not see the levels, you can increase the area here to visualize all of this, and then we save this. And then we go to this tiles and delete this one, then go to this texture folder and we search for the tiles. So here is the tiles diffuse, so we just put it over here, connected with this base color here, make a little room, then tile normal, tile roughness, and this is the very same. So you can also do it by your own. Also connect this specular here, and that is everything here for these tiles. Now we're going to apply this one here. You can see one thing, that if you go here you can get these tiles, but you can see that this is not transparent here. So in order to make it transparent, we're going to select this material properties here and make a little room here, and then we go to this blending mode, we make this masked here. Okay, and now we going to make a little room here, and here you can see that tile alpha. So we're going to put it over here, and then we going to connect it with this opacity mask. So we just connect it to this opacity mask here, and you will get this material right. And now if you apply this here, and you can see that now you can see through this area. Okay, and now we save this. So if you have something in this kind of material, you can change this material property to mask, and you will also get this alpha texture here. So you can connect it with this opacity mask to get the right material over here. So now we going to add other material by using the same technique. So I am just speed things up here, and this is for the glass. So we can do one thing, that there is the glass diffuse. So first we going to connect this to base color here, and because it's a glass, so we're going to select this material properties and then go to this blending mode, and we make this as a translucent. And here is also you can find this glass alpha, so we put this one here, and you can just connect this with this opacity channel here. So you will get the nice transparent glass material here. And also we put this glass normal to this normal channel, but it still not work because you can see that the normal map is disabled here. You can also see that we don't need to put this specular and the roughness map, because you can see that all things are disabled here. So we just apply it. So now if we minimize this one, you will get that nice kind of house here. But yes, we also have some of this, so we're going to see that what we have here. So there is the ground and environments, so we just double click to open this one, and we disable this. So this is for this house number 1, and now we're going to set up the house number 2, which will be the same process. So I'm just speed things up here. We'll get this nice looking wooden house over here. And now we going to put this house over this cliff. So we just select, and in order to make a group, we go to this house number 2 folder, then right click, and we go to the select and click on this immediate children here, and then we right click and make a group here. So in that way you can just make any changes and it will apply all the other components of this house. Okay, so we just put this house over here, so just like this. And maybe we can increase the camera speed from here, and then we rotate this house here, and also we increase the scale of this house little bit, just like this. Okay, and now if we go here, you can see this house from here. Okay, maybe we can rotate it to this angle, and then also we do one thing, that we can duplicate this house and we put this over. Maybe we rotate this to this angle, or maybe this angle, and then also we increase the scale little bit and we put this over here. Okay, just like this. And you can also use this house also. So go to this house, go to this house folder, then right click, then select and make a immediate children, and also we make this a group. So now if you duplicate this house, you can easily duplicate all of the part of this house. And we can also put this little behind, just like this. And then we're going to select this house and place it over here. Okay, just like this. Also we rotate this and put this over here. Okay, so make a nice design with those houses. Okay, just like this. And now we're going to make a wooden platform by using some Megascan assets. Okay, maybe we can do one thing, that we put this house little down here. Okay, just like this. So this is not the same design that you have to make, but I just show you a idea. Okay, and also can do one thing, that we select this model here, and then we duplicate this and we put it over here. Maybe we can increase the scale of this axis, and then we again duplicate this house and put it over here. Okay, just like this. Okay, so now we're going to use some pixel asset to make a wooden platform over here. So for this, again we right click and go to this add pixel content, and we're going to use those beams to make the platform. So first we're going to download this beam over here, and also using the medium quality, but you can also change the quality from here. And I'm just click on this add button here, and also use this one. So make a little bit of variation and just click on this add button. Go to the Megascan folder, go to the 3D assets, and click on this static mesh filter here. And we also use this as a nanite, so we're going to select all of this and just make a nanite. So just click on this enable nanite for selected. Now we're going to make a nice wooden platform over here. So first we're going to place this one here, just like this. And also we're going to increase the scale of this. So increase the scale. Maybe we decrease the camera speed here, and also increase the scale of this axis and decrease this depth axis here. And now we're going to duplicate it several times to make a wooden platform like structure here, just like this. Okay, and you can also change the position to make a random like design. So make things like this, and also duplicate it over here, and then also we duplicate like the brick like structure or arrangement, you can say. So just like this. Okay, and when you use some single assets to make this kind of structure, you can do one thing, that is select all of these wood structure here or wood model here and put it inside a group here. So and we name these as wood. Okay, and then again we just start duplicating to make this structure here, just like this. And then we select all of this wood from here and make a group. And now if you duplicate it, you can easily duplicate all of this and you can make things very quickly. Now we can select all of these by go to its folder here, and then we select all of this together and we move it here. Okay, just like this. Okay, and now it will take little time to fill all the gaps by using the same assets. So just take your time and duplicate, and you will get. So you can get the idea, and you can also put the things into here or there, so make a nice design. Maybe we can duplicate it here, and then we push it over here. So this all depends on you. And now we're going to put other beams at the bottom to make a little support here. So we just make these things here and we increase the scale, and then we put it over here. Maybe we increase the scale a little bit more, and then we put it over here. Okay, just like this, and do the same for this here also. And also we going to put other assets, and in this case we going to rotate it to its 90-degree, and then we put it over here. Okay, okay, so you will get the idea that what I am going to make here, and you will get a nice platform over here also. So now do the same things over here as well. So I'm going to speed things up. Okay, so you can see that we roughly do this, and you can also refine your work by putting much time here. So you can see that this is very easy but a very lengthy process, so you can do it with very patience. Okay, so now you will get the idea. So this is the basic structure of this scene, and now we're going to put all the vegetations over here. And I'm going to use this one, that is the Megascan European Black Elders. So once you add, you will get this folder here, Black Elder, and we just click on the static mesh filter. And now we're going to put the vegetations manually. First we're going to use this kind of big foliages. So we just put it over here, and then we're going to increase the scale, maybe just like this. Now we're going to put some big trees, so maybe this one. So put it over here. Maybe we increase the scale, and then we place it over here. Okay, just like this. Maybe we put it down this behind a little bit, and you can increase this tree scale little bit up, and then again we duplicate it here and put it little down, and we can rotate it to make it little different looking, and you can see that it look amazing. Okay, you can see that this look amazing. And now maybe we can set up our camera a little bit to make a nice lighting. So first we put our sun over here, and then we go to the sequence and go to this camera settings. First we go to the lens settings here, go to the lens settings, then we go to the bloom, and we change this bloom method to convolution here. And also we go to this intensity, and we decrease the intensity to maybe 0.2 here, just like this. And then we go to this exposure, and we change this metering mode to manual here. And then we go to exposure compensation, and we change this to maybe 10 for now. Okay, and also we go to this camera aperture, we decrease the aperture, And also we can decrease this exposure down to maybe 9 or so. Then we go to our directional light. So we go to the search bar and type directional. Here we go to this intensity and we decrease the intensity to maybe 6 here or maybe 5, and we increase the source angle to make a little bit bigger sun here. Okay, just like this. And then we do one thing, that again we go to this camera settings and go to this exposure here. Maybe we change this to 10. Okay, so now you can get nice lighting for our scene. And also we go to the fog settings here. So we go to this fog, exponential height fog, and we decrease the fog intensity a little bit down. Okay, so now we can get a nice lighting for our scene. And also maybe we change our lighting here. Okay, just like this. And now maybe we going to extend our landscape a little bit more. So we increase the size of this and then we put it over here, maybe dip it down, and then also we put things over here. Okay, and also we duplicate the trees and we plant those trees over here as well. So now if you go here, you can see this kind of nice distance landscape here. And also we can duplicate this tree and maybe we put it over here. Okay, so this is the basic, and you can also do more work to make things nice. And maybe we can put our sun over here to make a nice dusk like scene here, or maybe we put it over here. Okay, so this is how you can make this kind of scene. And also we can go to our trees folder here and we can also use another tree. So maybe we can put a tree over here, increase the scale, and also we put this tree over here, increase the scale maybe. Just like this. And also we duplicate it here. Okay, and maybe again we use this tree over here and we increase the scale, then we dip it down. Okay, just like this. Also we do one thing, that we can duplicate this tree over here and maybe we duplicate these assets and just increase the scale, and also we rotate it into this side. We put this tree over here. Okay, just like this. So now you can also do one thing, that we can make a little ramp over here. So I'm just put these assets here, also rotate it into this side, and now we going to make a little ramp here by using the same technique that I use here. So for this I'm going to use another wood assets. So I just go to Quixel assets again, and I'm using these assets. So this one, and this one, these three types of, and I have already downloaded. So I just click on this add button here and I go to this Megascan folder, 3D assets, and I check this static mesh filter here. And now we going to use those assets here. So maybe I put it over here and I decrease the camera speed and go over here. Okay, put it little above of this water plane. Maybe I increase the scale of this, put it here, and then use another one. So maybe this one, again we increase the scale of this, put it over here, and then we rotate it into this side. Okay, and also we do some pillars here, so we just okay. So now you can see that it look nice. So this is a very lengthy process, so just make your scene by using some of your patience. So this is look something like this. Okay, and maybe you can do one thing, that we can make a little room here, and also we can push all of these assets into this side little bit. I select all of this and move it little left side here, just like this. Okay, and also I push it this one over here. Okay, and now I go back to increase my camera speed little bit here, and now you can get this idea. Okay, so now we're going to put other foliages. So first we're going to put some flowers over this river. So for this, again I'm using some Megascan assets, and I'm going to use some of these water lilies. So I just download it from here, and I'm also click on this add button here, and then also I'm going to use this one also. So I just click and add it to my project here. So here is this. So first I'm going to make those nanite, and also do the same for this one also. So I make all of this as nanite, and for this I'm going to use the foliage system. So I go to this selection mode and go to this foliages, and here all of these are already added. So I just select, and then I do one thing, that I go down here and maybe I decrease the density to maybe 10 here. So let's see, and maybe also I going to decrease the scale maybe 50, and now I'm going to paint it over here. So you can see that it paint, but it is inside the river. So one thing I can do, that we can increase the scale of this. So we select all of this here, and then we go down, and we can increase the scale to maybe 2 by 2. Let's see, maybe we have to increase it a little bit more. So we're going to increase it to maybe 4 here, and let's see. Yes, now you can see that it's above the river, but it's still inside the river. So maybe we can do one thing, that we delete all of this. So I go to increase the brush size and delete all of this, and then we go to selection mode and we just duplicate it one more time, and we put it little down here. Maybe we can flat things up, so we just flat it down like this, and then maybe just like this, and then we push it little down here, just inside the river, and also we can place it over here. Okay, maybe we can increase the scale of this and then we dip it down. Okay, just like this. Also we can rotate it to this side and then we place it over here. Okay, and now if we paint here the foliages, go to this foliage section and we going to decrease the scale because we increase it to 6. So maybe set it to 1, which is the default value, and then again we decrease the brush size to 50, and now you can see that this look nice. Okay, so this is how you can sometimes solve the problems. So just put it over here and there, and you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, just like this. Maybe sometime you can also increase the scale of those. So select all of this and then go to the scale and maybe increase the scale to 2 by 2 and then put some of this bigger also, just like this. Okay, and do the same here also. Okay, so now you can see that this look amazing, and also do the same here also. So maybe okay, so now you can see that it getting better when you put those. And also we have other one, so here it is. So here are those. So again we go to this foliage section and we disable all of this and we only focus on those. And now if we put it here, and you can see that this look really amazing. I mean, those plants are look really amazing. So you will get nice details when you put those over here and there. Just like this. Okay, so now you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, and one thing we missing that it is very static, but it have to move according to the waves. So we're going to do one thing, that we go to this material here and we search for the wind, and we will get this wind option here and just enable this. Okay, and we save this here, and also do the same for this material also. Just double click to open, and then we go to the wind and enable the wind for this. Okay, and now you can see that it can also move, but you can also increase the movement. So we go to this wind intensity and increase it so you can get more movement, but this is too much, so we're going to decrease the value and also increase the wind speed little bit. So this all depends on you, that how much movement you want. Okay, just like this. So, and also do the same for the small plants. So we go back to the small plants here, go to its material and search for wind and enable this. Then we save this, do the same for these two and save this. Okay, so now you will see that this look really amazing. Okay, and now we're going to put other plants. So again, go to the Megascan assets, and here you can find this one. So I'm put all these plants together, so we don't have to come back here. So just select all of this and I just add it here. So I'm also gave all these asset link in the description, so you can easily download those from there. and then I'm going to select all of these fonts and make those as nanite. So I'm just select and enable nanite for the selected, and then I put it over here. So you can see that all are added here. So I'm just focus on the fonts here. So I put the fonts here, but we're going to increase the scale of this fonts. So we select all of these fonts, and then we go here and change this to 2, and now we going to paint. If you change the light position here, you can easily see those. So if you want to make some cinematic shot from here, you can also get those plants here. And now we can add some of here, also some of the fonts over here also. Okay, and now we're going to use other plants. So maybe we disable all of these fonts and use this one. So we select this, and maybe we increase the scale for this. So we increase the scale to 2, and now we're going to paint, and you can see that this look really amazing. So this is very nice that if you put different plants, and it will really makes a nice variation to your scene. Maybe not that much here. Okay, just like this. And you can also enable wind for these two. So we just select this material and type wind, and enable wind for this, save this. And then we go back to here and select all the static meshes, and we select all of this here, and we turn on nanite for selected. And then also we go to this 3D plants, and then we go to this material and turn on wind. Okay, just like that. Do the same here and save. So you will get a nice movement to these plants also. Okay, and now we can do one thing, that we can put other ground assets. So for this, let's see what we have here. So we have these small plants also. So let's see. So first we're going to disable all of these plants, and then we use some new plants here. So maybe use this one. So we selected, and we paint it here. Okay, so put different plants so you can create nice details to your scene. Okay, so just like this. Okay, and also we have other plants. So these are the bigger plants, so we're going to use these 3, and we select all of these 3, and now we're going to go down here and increase the scale to maybe 2.5, and now we're going to paint. So you can see that this plant is so amazing, and it really fills all the gaps, so you'll get a nice view to your scene. Okay, just like this. So just put those plants here and there. Okay, just like this. And also do the same here. So maybe we can place our sun over here, and then we're going to increase the scale to maybe 4 here, and also do the same here, 4. And now we're going to paint. So you can see that if you paint it here, you can easily block. And also we can disable those and select these plants, and then we're going to paint, or maybe we can increase the scale for this. So we're going to increase the scale to maybe 3 by 3 here, and we're going to paint. Okay, so this is look nice, and you can also put some over here. Okay, so just like this. So feel free to design your whole scene and you can get a nice result. Okay, so this is how you can make this kind of scene. And also you can see that this is a very lonely house, so maybe we can put some also here. So first we're going to put some trees over here. So we go to our selection mode and we select this tree and put this tree over here. Okay, just like this. We just put this tree over here. Okay, so now if you go here, you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so this is how you can create this kind of scene. And now we're going to put other details. So for the extra details, I'm going to use the forest tute content from the Epic Game Marketplace. So I'm going to download this. So I'm using this asset which is called the forest path. Just add it to my project here. So once you add the asset, you will find this folder here, which is this MS forest tute. Just double click to open this, and I also select this static mesh filter here. So here is all these assets. So first you're going to select all of this and then just right click and click on this nanite and enable nanite for selected, and then I'm going to use it as a foliage system. So for this, go to here and go to this foliage section here, and then I'm going to add those files over here. So first I going to add these falling leaves here. So I select this one and also this one and this one here, and then I'm just drag and drop over here. And now I'm going to select all of this and make sure that I deselect all of this here, and then only select these trees and check the box here. Then I'm going to start painting from here. Okay, and then also we put other assets. So first we're going to put those grasses over here. So we select those grasses, and then we go here and deselect those and put those here. Okay, and now if we going to paint, and now we going to put some these sticks here. So we again select all of these sticks and we deselect those here, and then we bring those sticks over here, and now we going to put some sticks here. So now we going to put other assets. So maybe we put those stumps here. So maybe we can put over here, and also we go to our selection mode, and then we going to increase the scale here just like this, and we put it over here, and then also dip it down here. Okay, and also we have another things inside this ruler Australia pack. So if we go here, you can get so many other assets to put over here and there to make things nice. So maybe we can use this one here. You can see that this look also amazing, and maybe we put this one here. Okay, and also we have this wooden block, so we're going to use it over here also, and maybe we can increase the scale here just like this, and then also we duplicated it here and rotate it, maybe bend it little bit to this angle and put it over here. So you can see that you can use it as a fence, very old fence, not all the parts are attached, only these pillars are remains, so you can easily make something very nice by using those. And also we have this dead tree remains, so you can also use it here and there just like this. Okay, so you can see that if you put things here and there, it will create a nice details to your scene. Okay, and also we do one thing, that we can put a stump over here. I'm going to duplicate this one here, and then we just put it little down here just like this, and then we going to put this dead tree here. Okay, so this is I do in my actual video, so if you watch the trailer you can understand that what I am trying to do here, just like this. And then also you can put some other foliages over here, so we go to this foliage section here, and then we find some nice foliages to put over here and there. So first we're going to deselect all of these sticks here, and then maybe we select those ferns, and now we're going to start painting over here and there. So you can understand that what I'm going to do here. So you can see that this look really amazing. And also we have these plants here, so maybe we use those also, maybe not here, maybe we're going to decrease the scale of those, and then we paint here and there. Okay, just like this. So now you can see that if we go here, you can get nice result here. And also we can increase the tree here, so go back to our selection mode and we duplicate the trees to make more trees here and there. Okay, so now if we go back to our main place here, you can get nice scene at the horizon. Okay, and also if we go to our camera and increase this focal length, you can see that this look really amazing. And if we change our light position here, you can get a nice dusk kind of scene. Okay, and also if you put our sun here, you can also get nice design to your scene. Okay, so this is how you can put details in your scene. And now we're going to put other details also. So we have some of these date stamps also here and there, so maybe we put things here, and also we have this one here. Okay, and also we have some of this root model here, so we're going to use it as a foliage section. So we go to this foliage and again we select all of this, then deselect to make sure that we select nothing here, and then we put this root here. Here is this root, and now we're going to paint. So if you paint this root here, you can get extra level of details here. If you go here, you can see this root really creates a nice result here. Maybe we can decrease our camera focal length here. And now if you put those roots. You can see this look really amazing. And also put some roots over here also, maybe not here and here. Okay, and also we put some over here also, and maybe we can increase the scale of this root, so maybe put it 2 by 2, and then we put it here. Okay, just like this. So you will get nice result here. Maybe delete this one here, and then also we put some over here. So maybe this is not visible, so we do not waste our time over here. So you can see this look really amazing. Okay, so this is how you can do this. And maybe we can do one thing, that we duplicate or put this tree over here, so it will create nice perspective view to our scene. So here, okay, or maybe we can decrease the scale of this. So you decrease the scale, and now you will get a nice view from here. So far so good. Now we're going to put other assets here. So I'm going to use this prop, which is called this old west. Okay, so once you add, you will find this folder called the old west. Just double click to open, and also we select this static mesh, and there is so many props you can use. So we're going to start with this barrel. So first we go here and put this barrel over here, and you can see that those assets are really amazing. So maybe we put it here or increase the scale of this barrel. Maybe we can put this sofa over here. So here is this sofa, look nice. Maybe we increase the scale, and then we place it over here. Okay, and also we have some chairs, so maybe we use those chairs also, and then put it over here. Okay, just like this. And then also we have some boxes, so probably you can put here and there to make a nice design. Also this chair also, and here is some curtains here, so you can probably use those. Maybe we can put those boxes over here. I don't know why, but just put those, it will look nice. So this is the basic of this scene, and you can see that eventually it looks so amazing. And now we have some of the special effects like the bars and the falling leaves. So as I used before, I use this rural Australia pack for this, and if you go inside this rural Australia folder, you will find this effects folder, and here you can find this falling leaves effects. So if you go here, you can put this blueprint over here to make this nice kind of falling leaves effects. And also we can put over here and also here maybe. And then if you go here, you can also put those falling leaves over here to make nice design here. Okay, so you can see that when you put those falling leaves, you will get a nice falling leaves effects here. And also you will find some of this bird effect, so you can also use those bird here and there. Okay, just like this, and also some of the bird over here. Okay, just like this. So you put those bird here maybe. Okay, just like this. So if you want, you can also use those bird. Okay, and then maybe we can replace our sun here. Okay, And if you enable the starter content from the beginning, you will find the starter content folder, and here also you can get some of this ambient particles effects. So you can also use those particles here and there to make more organic design here. And also you will some these particle effects also, and if you want you can also put those here and there. So maybe you can put this particle effect maybe here, and also you can increase this. And then we can place those particles over here to make a nice depth to your scene. Okay, so maybe we can increase the scale of these particles and put it over here. It will create a nice depth to your scene. Okay, so just like this. So this is how you can create this kind of scene. Okay, and now maybe we can make a nice camera movement here. So for this, first I go to make a camera movement here. So maybe I probably make a 10-second long video. So when I going to use this 23.976 frame rate, so maybe 240 frames will be equivalent to the 10 seconds. So I go here and make a 240 frames here, and also I extend my camera cut here just like this, and also I extend the camera cut here for the extra frames and which will be used as a warm-up frames. So first I go at the beginning here, and maybe I start my camera roll from here maybe, and then I make a keyframe, and also I change the keyframe to linear, and also I convert those keyframe as linear here, and also I check this auto keyframe switch here, and then I go at the very end and I just simply drag my camera here. And now if you see, you can get a very simple subtle camera animation here, but we also going to put some camera shake. So for this I'm going to use a blueprint. So first I go to this content and then right click, and I go to this blueprint class, and then I go to this all classes and I search for shake, and here you will find this camera shake base. So I select this one and select also here, and then also we name this as shake. Here is the shake. I don't know why it's not totally. So here is this blueprint. So double click to open. So first I go to this root shake pattern and I change this to parallel noise camera shake pattern. Then I expand this, and then I go to this timing, and here is the duration. We change this to 0. If you change this to 0, the camera shake will last forever. Okay, and then also I compile this one, and then we minimize this one, and we go our camera, and then you go to this track button, and you will find this camera shake, and we select this camera shake blueprint here, and also we put it over here, and then we just increase it here. And now if you play, you will get simple camera animation, but we going to probably change the settings. So first you go to the rotation, and we will change this to maybe 1 here. And now if you play it, and you can also loop this player, and now you will get this kind of simple camera animation. Maybe this is too much, so we going to decrease the value. So maybe we decrease this value from here to make a 0.5. This is the amplitude, and also we go to this location, and also we change it this frequency to maybe 2 here, and you will get a very subtle camera animation here. Or maybe you can also change this to maybe 1.5. Okay, just like this. And when you satisfied, you just compile this, and now we minimize this, and you will get a very simple camera animation here. Okay, so just like this. And maybe we can do one thing, that we put our camera over here just like this, and then we go at the very end and we end our camera animation here. Now you can see you will get a very subtle camera animation. It's a look like that you handle the camera and walking towards this river. So this is how you can create this kind of nice camera animation. And if you watch my trailer, you also get some ideas for the camera animation and the camera positions. So I hope you can really make a nice cinematic design by using this technique. Okay, so finally I'm going to show you that how I create the night version of this scene. So this is very easy because I use a assets from the ultra dynamic sky. So this is the ultra dynamic sky, and if you want you can buy this pack because it's a very nice assets for Unreal Engine. So this is paid content, so you have to buy if you want to use this. So once you buy, you will get this add to project button here, and you just click here, and it will add it to your project. So once you add this asset, you will find this ultra dynamic sky here. So if you open this ultra dynamic sky, you will get this blueprint here. So here is the blueprint. So in order to apply this ultra dynamic sky, first we're going to disable the light here, which is our sun. So we type directional light. Here is the directional light. We disable this one, and then also I disable the cloud and also the skylight and the sky atmosphere here. Okay, so but if you just disable this, it will not disappear all those things from your scene, because when you render, it will also appear in your scene. So when you render your scene, you probably delete those from your scene here. And if you, but it's a demonstration purpose, so I just disable those from here, and then I'm going to drag this ultra dynamic sky over here. So when we apply ultra dynamic sky, it will take a little time to compile the shaders, and you will get a nice sunny morning scene here. And now we're going to make it a night scene. So we select ultra dynamic sky and go to the details panel, and here we find this time of day. So if you change this value, you will get night scene also. And you can see that the lighting also change according to the night. So this is very amazing for this pack. And you can also see that this particle system is work something like this, but you can see that after time it will look nice. Okay, but we have to change some settings also. So first we go to our sequence here, and then we go to our camera. Maybe we increase the decrease the f-stop value here to make more brighten our scene here. And then also we put some lights over here. So maybe we can put some light here also. So we go to this box and go to the light and put a point light over here. So maybe put some light inside this house here. So just like this, and also increase the intensity of this light, and also change the color to something like orange like color here. And then also we go to this attenuation radius, we increase this radius here. And then also we go here, that is the source radius. If you increase this, you will get more soft shadow here. And then also go to this volumetric scattering, we increase this value to, maybe we can manually put the value to 20 maybe, to get a nice volumetric lights here. Okay, just like this. So if you go here, you will see that if we go here, you will see nice light here. And also we can duplicate the light. So we find this point light here, and then we duplicate it here. Just like this. Okay, so you will get a nice light here. And then also we going to change some clouds also. So we go to this again, which is this ultra dynamic sky, and then first we go to the moon settings. So we go to type moon here, and here you will find this moon, and there is so much settings for the moon. So first you're going to increase the moonlight intensity, but I think this is too much of light, so I reset this value here. And then also you can change this moon angle. So if you change, you can change the position of the moon here, just like this. So here is the moon inclination. If you change it, you can incline or change the position of the moon also. And there is also the nice thing is a moon phase. So you can also change the moon phase from here, so you can get half moon or full moon if you want. So you can easily make this. Okay, so just like this, and now you can see so much star in the sky. And if you get make this moon half, you can also do one thing, that you can increase the moon intensity to make a little bit of brightness in the sky, or maybe you can disable or decrease the value. So if you go here, there is a cloud speed, you can decrease this value to maybe 0.01. so in that way the clouds are very static here. And then also you can do one thing, that you go up here, and the cloud coverage you can decrease the value. Okay, so little bit of cloud here, and you will get nice starry sky here. Okay, so this is how you can set up, and there are so many options, so you can probably change those to make a nice design. But I think for this tutorial this is enough to demonstrate this, because I only make a night sky with lots of stars here. So now you can see that this is the whole idea for this scene. Okay, so this is it, and this is how you can create this entire scene. So I think I go through all the steps that I made to build this kind of scene, and I'm also show you that how I create the nighttime scene. So this is it, and I hope you really enjoy this tutorial. So this is for today, and we will see in my next video. So till then, take care and bye bye.